Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see.
Breaking tonight, we are seeing large-scale searches across the metro area 5 days after 10 inmates escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail. The latest tonight in St. Roch.
Earlier, we do know a fifth inmate was caught less than 2 miles from the Orleans Parish Jail. Corey Boyd, you see on your screen right now, was taken into custody.
And was notified at around 10:30 a.m. We're told the sheriff did not call the superintendent first. There's also about 900 cameras inside of the jail. OPSO does not have a constant security vendor under contract. It was also revealed that the jail lacks sensors and alarms. Sheriff Hudson admitting there were staff failures.
There were procedural failures and missed notifications. But there were also intentional wrongdoings. This was a coordinated effort aided by individuals inside our own agency who made the choice to break the law. One arrest has been made, and we are continuing to pursue everyone involved.
And so, again, the meeting is still going on right now as we speak.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. And listen, man, them boys still out there on the run. They done arrested a few more. But OG, I'm going to tell you, OG, you there? Because I'm going to tell you, these boys still running, man.
It ain't got no choice but to run. Once it's gone, but everybody will be apprehended by Friday night.
Come on, man.
We like Rat 100 would say, we got 5 already. We got 5. Rat 100 here, when they busted Big U them and said, we got him. We got him.
What?
So he said, we got him. When they busted Big U them, Rat 100 came on Adam 12 and said, we got him.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Them guys, when they left there, man, I told you some of them would be up in Texas. I told you some of them they're gonna be way out.
Let me explain this to you. The 4 of the youngest ones, and now 5 as today. The youngest ones are Kendall Miles. He's 20 years old. He was arrested. He wasn't but 3 miles away. He was right down the street in French Quarters. Then you had Robert Moody, who was 21. He was 3 miles away in central part of New Orleans. Then you had Deacon Dennis, who is the farthest, who was 24 years old. He was 10 miles away. Then you had Jerry Price, who was found underneath a car. He was 10 miles away. 10 miles, man, look, that ain't no what. Them boys, they had no plan. Now, them is the youngest ones right there. They apprehended. And so the oldest, the 42-year-old, they don't have, if he don't stay in them woods and in them swamps, when they pop their head out, they are going to jail.
Well, OG, that's why you telling the story. Hold on, excuse me, but you're telling the story, but you're missing out one specific element about the 5 guys that they haven't caught. And you want to know what that is?
What is that?
They're not in Louisiana. They're not in Louisiana. That's why the 5 that got caught is in Louisiana, but the other 5, you said till Friday. You got till Friday. I'll be seeing you Friday anyway. Okay. And when I see you Friday, listen, I'm not trying to hear that, OG. They gone already.
You just said the prime thing. You have a good story. We have 10 unintelligent black men facing courts in desperation. And this ain't Ocean's 11. This ain't the Shimshaw. They had no plan other than to getting out. They didn't have any outside help. So they're all running scared, like scared slaves. They don't have the Southwest Passage. They don't have the Underground Railroad. They're just here under camera running for their lives. They hear everything that's going on every day, and they're scared. What the dude that was busted today, he was busted on the bus bench, and a guy come and try to wake him up.
Hold on, I'm going to play that. I got it right here. Hold on, I got to play it. Hold on, here it is.
Play it then.
Man, I just was by this man. But asleep. You leave this man up. Man, I just was by this man saying.
Wow. So he laying out on the bench, done fell asleep and woke up, and the police was there because he wasn't catching a bus. I mean,
No.
why would it says New Orleans residents calls the police on an escaped inmate after he fell asleep on the bus bench. He reportedly made $10,000.
He was laying there exhausted. He couldn't even find up under a car or go in some bushes. He was so tired and frustrated, he fell out on a damn bench. A man walked up on him and saw who he was. The dude tried to kick him and wake him up. He wouldn't wake up. And then dude looked at him and said, he called and waited for the police to come, and they arrested him, and he didn't get the whole $20,000. He didn't give him a $10,000.
Yeah, but at least he got the 10, right?
But you're so frustrated that you fall asleep on a bus bench. Now that's the thinking of one of them. All of them is frustrated, bro.
Bro, you ain't seen the other 5, OG. I don't know why you keep trying to say all of them. You ain't got, but you got 5. You got 5 still gone, brother.
And you got 5 left, and 10 left, and 10 got caught within 5 days.
You got no. It was 5 of them. 5 got caught. 5 still at large.
5. They got 1 a day. They got 3 in the same day. And they just got the other 2. And they said, the white man said they're going to catch 2 tomorrow, and they'll have 3 by Friday. That's what the white man said.
You can say whatever, but until they catch them, they ain't caught them. So all I'm telling you is...
Oh, they already caught. They'll throw their hands up.
So, OG, you don't think that these people done left New Orleans yet? The other 5?
No, hell no. Man, I've been on the run. It's hard to be on the run, bro. I turned myself in. I came back to California. I was so happy to get to the county jail. Shit. Running ain't no joke, bro. It ain't for the...
Running is not for the weak, huh?
No, sir. You got to be extra. You got to really want to know what you want to do. Now, the one that they busted today, he was busted for murder. He should have kept on running. What are you doing sleeping on a bus bench?
Let me ask you this.
18 years old. Dummy, he should have had all the energy. He should have ran all the way to California.
Yeah, he had them. He had his shoes, man. He looked like he just tired, OG. He like you said, he tired.
That just show you how these youngsters have no heart. They got to gang them out. They'll do things when they come down to survival. They got that emotional substance in them. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to. You need to be free. You get ready to do the rest of your life in prison.
What do you think about Orleans Parish, man, and the Sheriff Susan Hudson and her basically having is she under any kind of pressure for this happening, or is she just pretty much guided?
She got to take the load. She's the commander in chief. She runs the jail. Now they're claiming at that jail at that time it was no security, no guards around.
No guards?
It was no guard. Allegedly, what they're saying, either the guards was in the mock room fucking each other.
Whoa, OG, watch your language. You say now we don't know where they was at. See how you just said that.
I apologize. They were in the closet having oral sex.
OG, you don't know that. See, you in this the black market internet that you be coming up with this stuff. Ain't nobody said them folks is in no back of nowhere.
Man, if you've been to prison, you know what they do, bro. Prison and hospitals are the 2 nastiest places on the planet. Nurses is some of the biggest freaks that come in surgery with no panties on.
If you don't stop this, you just every time I don't know where you get these perceptions at. I don't know where your mind is at. You say they in there with no panties on. How do you know this stuff?
I was a surgical tech for 5 years.
Oh, Lord.
Bro, I had jobs. I'm not just, I multitask.
OG, let me ask you, man. So Susan Hudson, do you think she have a job after all of the dust settled?
With her black ass, hell no. She better get a job as a security guard. You know the black people take the fall that white mare.
You think Susan Hudson gonna lose her job for this?
Man, this is a big one. This is the biggest escape ever happened in New Orleans, bro. They ain't had nobody out of Angola run like this. 10 black folks running on you? Oh, no, that's a major setback. The Attorney General, Lily White ass, she was on there today talking about some reforming and how they have to do this. And the reforming come with Miss Hutch go and look for another job.
Oh, man. So you say Susan might be out of there, man. God, dog.
I hate to see the blacks, the poor sister go like that, but she was slipping in her pimping.
Man, OG. So we got 10 guys. I'm looking at them. These guys are basically, when you look at them, they hell.
Desperate. They're desperate.
Yeah, they looking. Look, you got to think about it.
Don't now one out of the 10 of them. Don't now one of them look like they got a GED.
Don't now one of them look like they got a GED.
Not now one of them look like they even got a GED. So escape plan, it was good, but they didn't have a plan B. They didn't have once they got out, they didn't know what to do, bro.
Damn. Man. So I guess, so they should have just stayed in there if they wasn't going to be able, you talking for 5 people who hadn't been caught either, OG, so we got to think about that.
And 5 of them, the 5 youngest dummies got caught. Now, the mastermind was the 42-year-old. He done been there and done that before. Now, whether I have to stretch it a little bit. Now, I'm saying with the time lapse, the 42-year-old may have somewhere to go.
Nah, there we go. Now we're talking. Back up when you're wrong then. Back up when you're wrong.
No, they're going to get all 10, but 9, but white America's not going to let you be free like that, bro.
Yeah, but what about the guy we talk about, the gangster that got out and he never was found again? You ever thought about that?
Frank Matthews. Yeah, but Frank Matthews had $500 million. These dudes don't even have a bus pass. He on the bus bench and ain't got a pass.
Yeah, he looked pretty red down, like he was tired, probably hadn't ate nothing. You know, it was really a plus.
You can't compare Frank Matthews with any of them 10.
Let me ask you this, OG, just from looks of it, how relieved is he to get back in that cell and be able to get a hot meal, some coffee, and some donuts?
Man, look at that. That's the best thing can happen to you. Well, when I was on the run, stayed gone a year, man, when I got back to the county jail, I was so relieved. I slept a whole week. My nerves was bad.
Well, OG, man, hey, so you feel like I'm holding to my guns. I don't think they'll get all 5 of these guys by Friday. We got Wednesday. It's Wednesday now. I don't see that happening. I'm going to challenge you when I see you. I know you flying in. We're going to meet up this weekend. So if you're right, OG, I might go on and go to one of them old places you asked me about going to. But if you're wrong.
Wait a minute. If I'm right, I've been wrong 2 times.
No, and OG, I was just talking about you. You are something else, bro. I look back at now when I talked about that that Joe, wasn't that guy named that fought Mike Tyson?
Who?
The white guy, Luke Paul, or.
John Paul, Okay,
you told me about that boy was going to win that fight way before that happened, so I got to give you that one. Way before it even happened, you said they wouldn't let Mike Tyson beat him. And then you turn around and you said something else, and I don't know, you said it before even any of the trial and it started, any of this stuff, even soon as I asked you about this almost 2 years ago about Puff Daddy, you said P. Diddy like sloppy seconds. Now they got about 10 or 12 dudes that messed with Cassie before he did. And then he would go in the room and have sex with her after every one of these dudes would have sex with her. And something about, and when you said that, I said, man, this damn OG, I can't stand him.
Man,
this man like sloppy seconds. Now the whole world is seeing that you said that. And now every time she would have sex with him, every time she would have sex with them other men, he'd go behind them, is what they saying. I say, what?
That's what they do. I mean, we got all kinds in the world, bro. We got all kinds in the world. It's something, you know. So, man, I had a crime partner one time. Every time we rob a thrifty store, he would go in and we had a white woman in the back of the thrifty store, and he would come and he say, "Let me see your pussy, bitch." What kind of weirdo is that? And all he wanted to do was see it.
Listen, I want to go back to this jailbreak right quick before we end this thing, man. OPSO sheriff discusses the jailbreak, and they bring these are some of the white guys that are running the chamber. Look like they have it set up like a C-SPAN almost. They're sitting there, and then they bring in the sheriff, Miss Hilton. Is that her name? Miss Hudson, and she turns around and she's sitting in there talking in front of them. Is that what you say? Something become before the hanging or something?
Catching come before the hanging.
Catching come before the hanging. So you think they lining her up? What you think is going on with that?
She already said, I have to take full responsibility for it. That's all they needed. I wouldn't have said shit. What y'all talking
Y'all messed them locks up. We don't know why we kept sending reports for y'all to come. I'm blaming them.
Yeah.
We kept sending reports for y'all to come change these locks out. We have asked numerous of times. And since y'all didn't do it, I'm putting it on y'all.
Putting it on y'all, man. But shit, everybody else blame it on the computer.
Anything but me, right? Anything but me.
I have to take. No, you don't have to.
Well, y'all, listen, man, OG, thank you, man. Listen, y'all, get in the comments, man. Let us know, man, what you think, man. Me and OG got a heck of a bet going on here, and it is the fact that he thinks.
Wait a minute. Let's straighten this up.
Okay.
It was not a bet. It was a prediction. Because if I bet you and I lose, I'm not going to pay you.
Well, we going to change his prediction. I told him that when we meet up this week, when he fly in, that I was basically I might go to one of them, them little old bars with him. But if he wrong, I ain't going.
We ain't talking about no bar.
What we talking about?
You know exactly what.
No, don't say it, OG. No, don't say it, OG. I'm not going.
I'm not gonna say strip club.
Oh, no, OG. I'm not going. I ain't been in years, OG. Don't pull me out there, man.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna even say that.
Well, I see you, man. Hey, man, but I'm telling you right now, man. Get in the comments, man. OG saying they'll be arrested by Friday, all 5 of them, and locked back up. I'm saying, no, we got a smarter 1 or 2 in there that's probably out of state already. What do you guys think? Get in the comments. Do you agree with me or do you agree with OG?
Before we hang up, can I say one
Go
thing?
ahead.
Now, if I win this prediction, can I show your vulnerability when we were in Las Vegas?
No, man, I'm not doing that, man. We not showing that. I'm not with that.
Wait a minute. If I win, can I show them the footage I got on Boss Talk? What we did, what you did in Vegas. I didn't do it.
Well, no, we not showing that, man. At the end of the day, I'm married, man. I have to do things to make sure the marriage stay moving forward, man. No, we not showing that.
You didn't hear it from me. I'm just.
But hey, y'all get in the comments. Let us know. You agree with me or you agree with OG, man? I don't feel like the 5 guys will be caught by Friday. I feel like they'll be out. I feel like 1 or 2 of them probably already out of state. OG feels like these people are right in a 10-mile radius right around the jail, right in New Orleans. Let me know what you think. And also, guys, check out this next video right here. The one that's coming, the one right here to the left on the screen. That's basically a thing where you got to think about it. Chris Brown got out today. So y'all look and see, man. Chris Brown got out and you won't believe what he did when he got out. Let's go, man. Watch this the video that's right here. Chris Brown gets out of jail. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.